Hello and welcome to Midas Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll show you the new improvements to the times field within Midas. Now, regular users will be familiar with this area of the booking form, which allows you to specify a start time and a finish time for each booking. Now, many users have suggested that it would be useful to change the start and finish time to a start time and a duration, or even simply just a list of predefined time slots that can be selected. Starting with Midas 4.02, this can now be done. So the first thing we need to do is set up our time lists, and we do that via Midas Admin Options. Then we select Manage Midas and click the Fields tab. Now it's the times field we're interested in, so we click the adjacent Edit icon. And then we want to edit time lists. So we can create two different types of time lists here, either a list of durations or a list of periods. Those are predefined time slots. So we'll start by doing durations. Now this is going to be ideal if your organisation books appointments of fixed length. So we'll create a new list and we'll call it appointments. And then we start by entering our durations here. So let's say that we allow appointments for either 30 minutes, 45 or 60 minutes in length. So we'll add 30, 45 and 60. And then we click Save Changes. So we've now created a time list. We can then assign this on a per user basis. So I'm currently logged in as the Midas administrator, so I'll go to Manage Users and Permissions, and you'll see I'm selected there. And now if we scroll down to the bottom of the user permissions, you'll see there's a new option present called Time List. Currently that's set to none, which means that I'll see the normal, regular start and finish times. If I change this to the list we just entered and click Save Changes, now on the booking form, you'll see the finish time has been replaced by a length. So now to make a booking, I simply select a start time and the length, 45 minutes let's say. And we'll make this booking for me for room 1. And you'll see the times have now been automatically calculated. And there's our booking. So that was start times with a duration. I'll now show you predefined periods or time slots. So again, we create them in the same way as our duration lists. We go into Midas Admin Options, Manage Midas, select the Fields tab, and then the Edit icon alongside the Times field, and Edit Time Lists. So you'll see our previously defined appointments list is there, and we click this little icon to create a new list. So let's do time slots. Let's take the example of a school. If you've got a school day, this is going to be ideal for you. So we'll use that as an example, and we're going to make a periods list this time, and we're going to call it school day. We then name each period within the day and give it a start and finish time. So for a typical school day, let's say lesson 1 begins at 8:45 to 9:45. Lesson 2 is from 9:45 to 10:45. Then there's a break from 10:45 to 11:15. Lesson 3 is from 11:15 to 12:15. Lesson 4, 12:15 to 1:15. Then let's say lunch is from 1:15 to 2:15, followed by lesson 5 from 2:15 to 3:15. And then let's say there's an after school club from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Once we've entered all our periods during the day, we click Save Changes. And so again, to assign users to that particular time list, we go back to Manage Users and Permissions, select our user, and then change their time list accordingly. So this time when we go to the booking screen, you'll see the start and finish times have now completely gone, and we're instead presented with a drop-down list of all the periods we've just defined. So let's say I want to book lesson 2 in room 2. You'll see the times are filled in, and there's our booking. So the great thing about this feature is you can specify it on a per user basis. So for example, one user could see the normal start-finish times, another user could see a duration list, another user could see a list of periods. And there's no limit on the number of time lists you can create. Furthermore, you can also change your public booking request screen to use one of these predefined lists, instead of the standard start-finish times. So if we go back to Midas Admin Options, Manage Midas, click the Fields tab, and you'll see in the Web Requests column here, we can choose what's shown on the public booking request screen. Times is the normal start-finish times, or we can select one of our time lists. So if we change the web request form for school day, save changes, and then if we switch to our booking request form, and we'll select a couple of venues here, and let's select a couple of dates, and to select multiple ones here I'm just holding down the control key on my keyboard, and you'll see there's no start-finish times now, there's simply a drop-down list with all our predefined periods. So a requester can come in to this screen, select the slots they want to book, and so they don't need to bother about specifying specific start and finish times. And that concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our other tutorials online at mid.as/tutorials.